Welcome to Season 2, Episode 6 of the Resh Life podcast. Oh man, this has been some trying times getting to you guys tonight, so it must be good. We were going to quit, but quitting is not an option. So this is my beautiful wife, Shea Flagg, and I am Mr. Michael Flagg, here with you tonight in the basement of the Flagg home. And welcome to the Resh Life podcast.
Listen, shoo. I know we done did episodes on distractions and all types of stuff, but I mean, when you actually are in the midst and going through it, good Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
It seemed like it's not going to. All right, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and we got some good word to get out to the people tonight. And
I'm just trying to share this to my page.
Go on and share it to your page.
Yeah.
Yes. Quickly, expeditiously, because we didn't have them waiting long enough. So we gonna get this post shared to Mr. Flagg's page.
Yeah.
And we gonna just jump right into like what's happening now. And first of all, we want to give love and blessings to the people of Texas that are dealing with this travesty that's happening right now with the weather and the ice storms and them not having water and electricity. So our prayers go out to the people of Texas, and we're hoping that everything gets back to normal as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's been a trying time.
It's been tumultuous.
We were thinking that after 2020 we can get some relief, but it seems to be like everybody keeps saying it's piling on.
Yes.
It's one thing after another. Is
that like the conversation with your guests, like from behind the chair? Like, I know a lot of my guests have been saying it's just one thing after the next. Every time I turn around, it's something else. And it's like, even when you're trying to be positive, you can't escape the reality when you're in that and you're trying to maneuver through, getting through the mess, so to speak.
Yeah, it's rough. And I do have a couple friends that are stylists in Texas, and they actually gave a shout out to make sure they were all right. But man, I couldn't even imagine having no electricity and in the cold and having kids.
No.
That's got to be like...
Exactly. And even if you're there with your family, we was talking about that the other day, it's like they're experiencing the same thing you are. So really, where are you going to escape to? And some people just can't get away or don't have anywhere to go. So it's a really sad situation.
Well, we're going to need a family plan to go somewhere.
Definitely.
Sometimes you can't ride out the storm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it's an emergency situation,
you got to try to have a backup plan.
Yeah, so those in Boston or wherever we got to go, we coming.
Well, when things like this happen, it makes you put those things into perspective.
Yeah.
And saying, hey, because you asked me the other night, you were like, damn, like where we going to go? Like if something like this happened, like where do we have somewhere to go? That was your question.
Yep.
So yeah, it does make you put things into perspective. But yes, love and blessings to the people in Texas.
And then what about Flying Lion
Ted Cruz on the move?
What
Get a whole rap song out of his bullshit that he been doing, right? He said he was doing it for like the kid. He tried to use the kids and say he was doing it for the kids.
And then his wife came out with the text.
What?
Said, it's freezing here.
She was like, we can all get up on this shit here. Look, these room $300 a night. We can swing that. Like, come on. Let's get on up out of here. That's ridiculous.
State senator.
Absolutely
and
ridiculous.
He was out. He tried to sneak too. And then he came back with the Texas mask on.
You did, and you peeped that. You was like, that wasn't the mask he left with. Where you get that damn mask from?
Man, wow. That's crazy.
Yes. But that was crazy. He needs to be ashamed of himself. And the only reason he came back was because his ass got caught. Because he would have kept on. Yeah, he would have kept on going. He definitely would have kept.
So what do we jump into?
Well, we always go into like our business segment next. Today, and it's so crazy because with all of this craziness going on with the sound and everything, I forgot to bring my juice down here, but I went to the juice joint today to support my girl Lanice and Renee. They are Black woman business owners in Wilmington, and they own the juice joint, and you're getting all fresh organic juices, fresh pressed every single day. Juices are amazing. So please check out the juice joint. They're on Instagram too at the juice joint. Kudos to those ladies, that's doing their thing. They opened up their business, during the pandemic as well.
Yeah.
So.
And it's actually a great business for the community. But what's going on? A lot of the guests are telling me that they're just working from home now.
Yeah.
And they just have no idea when they're going back or if they're ever going back. So the businesses that were surrounding those areas, they're never going to be able to pick back up if those people, if
them people don't go back to work, to the brick and mortars.
Exactly.
Because they depend on that foot traffic. And that was one of the things Lanice and I had talked about briefly today over text, was, you depend on that foot traffic as a small business for those people to come in there and, support the business. But when they don't have to get up and go to work every day, they're home. Now you losing all of that, support. So it's difficult. It's hard.
It is hard.
It's hard. And we're only at 50%. We're at 50% capacity now in Delaware. I don't know where it is some of the other places, but I know we're at 50%. So it's still a struggle, for some of us small businesses out here. So, we want to do our part in making sure that we try to highlight and spotlight and support as many small Black business owners as we can.
Yes.
Because it's definitely needed.
Yeah.
And iron has to sharpen iron.
There you go.
Keep this thing going.
We have to.
Yes.
Go check them out. Well, go grab
the
some
juice joint, and it's so beautiful in there. It's a really nice setting.
She got a vibe in there.
She is a whole vibe. Lanice is a whole vibe anyway. So absolutely. One of the things I wanted to talk about too, going back to what's happening. Last week we didn't get to talk about the Gorilla Glue girl, and that was like a huge big thing. It's kind of dying down now. But like last week, it was hot. It was hot. So now, I know, I had told our brand manager, like, yo, we need to get her some products so we can grow that hair. We can grow that hair back healthy with those Resh products. And we didn't even give Resh no love in that intro. See, you see how this little sound thing, distractions, then got us off track. This episode and every episode is brought to you by RashProducts.com and Resh Salon and Spa.
Yeah, we had a couple technical difficulties, threw us off track, but
and
we made it through.
We got a little giveaway we're going to talk about later.
Yes.
But
talk about that too.
Yes. But Tessica Brown, so now I hear she has like a manager or an agent or something, so to speak. So I see all types of things about to happen for her. She probably gonna come out with her own damn hairline.
She's gonna have to maximize her couple seconds of fame.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna be long before.
Why do you think it's not gonna be long?
Well, me looking from the outside. And I'm not saying she was dumb, but her spraying Gorilla Glue in her hair to hold it down. It don't seem like
it's not too bright.
Yeah, it don't seem like
the brightest thing to do.
The brightest bulb. But I'm hoping that she can surround herself with people that will help her maximize this and monetize this little thing. Well, but then I seen other people doing the same thing, because there was another little girl tried to super glue her hair and
thinking they gonna get the same type of response. Yeah, no, you can't. It's some things you just can't. Yeah, some things you just can't mimic and read TikTok and all of that. Re-reel, let it go. Yeah, let it go.
Yeah, so
definitely let that go.
Just calm it down.
Yes.
Calm it down. And she's not. I don't think she should be upgraded to hero status like everybody's
Hero? Who said she was a hero?
Well, the people are basically, every time you go on social media, you're seeing her and she's coming out.
But I don't think it's a hero type of thing. I think she's just like
viral status. I'm sorry. Viral
and that's
status.
different. It's like she had this horrible ass experience and she shared her experience on social media, and the power of social media has given her, you know, that exposure. But I don't think it's a hero, and that's just my own opinion. But I don't think it's a hero.
It's not hero. You're right. You're right. But did she set it up?
No, I don't think she set it up. And we had that conversation in the beginning because you thought that it was fake.
I definitely thought
and
it was
I was like, no, Sonya thought it was fake too. You and Sonya both was like, no, I think she's just doing that. But no, I thought from the beginning that it was real. And it's been proven to be real. She had to have a surgeon, you know, and everything, get that shit out of her head. So, I mean, hey.
Kudos to the surgeon.
Kudos to the surgeon, and glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't have nothing in here.
But don't do that no more.
Don't do that shit no more.
Make that the last person you super glue.
And if you need some hair tips, call us. Because we can help you with that too. Yes. So, want to get into like this. It was Valentine's Day last weekend, and I had a beautiful Valentine's Day. So thank you for that, for making it like really special.
Big ups to you.
Yeah, you look like you just wanted to kiss me too. I seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mwah.
Okay.
Yes. But Valentine's Day was great, and we did like a little campaign for the Shea butter. That the fragrance that we brought out for Valentine's Day was called Naked, and it created a little bit of buzz. First of all, the fragrance is amazing because it's sensual, it's invigorating, it's sexy, and it just ooh, yeah. I mean, Naked is just, it's naked.
When you were telling me about it, I thought that the goal was to produce a nice, sexy shea butter that we can use on each other for massages and things of that nature. And that's why we did the sexy campaign. I actually wanted people to grab that picture and do their own. And
You wanted it to be more like a challenge?
Not a challenge, just, kind of a challenge.
Oh, okay.
But the feedback didn't go as well.
Did y'all see the picture? Y'all seen it?
The feedback didn't go as well as we thought.
And we're not talking about the picture with the cane, the kappa, setup.
Okay.
We're not talking about that one. We're talking about the naked post.
Yeah, because I went in there and I did my push-ups.
Listen, no bullshit, y'all. Like, I was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I'm ready to take these pictures. And he was in the workout room, like doing pull-ups and shit. And I'm like, what are you doing? Right? And that's probably why you got all that backlash.
Yeah, look at backlash. I didn't even have
chest all.
I wasn't
chest
naked.
all swole up.
Nobody was naked in the picture.
I wasn't naked neither. It just had the illusion that I was naked because the blanket was there, but I wasn't naked.
Okay.
Naked.
But
I wasn't naked.
Listen.
Get you some shit. Get you some. Trust me.
As a matter of fact,
Trust
get
me.
you some and post up with your honey and send us a sexy pic.
Get you some and get naked.
There you go. There you go.
The smell is amazing. Trust me, you're going.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're
definitely going to love it.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the things too. People was like, well, you can't smell it, and it's like, but you don't smell none of the shit that you see. When you see perfume ads and stuff in the magazines and stuff, they might have like the little thing that you rub on you. But most of the time when we're buying stuff, we're like blind, buying it and just going off of the description and things like that.
You gotta trust. And they said the picture was hot. Some people, look. Listen,
you read it.
Listen, you said the picture was hot.
Thanks, cousin. That's cousin Cindy right there.
So.
Yes, and cousin Cindy has a black. She just opened a black-owned online beauty supply store. So shout out to cousin Cindy for that. Yes, she launched on her 50th birthday. That was amazing.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember sending out that back.
Yes, she actually has Resh products on her website, so you can find our products on her website as well. Yes. So the whole naked thing, we have a giveaway for the Naked Shea Butter. tonight.
What is
Do you remember what the question was to ask the audience so they can win one of our, this is an 8 ounce, this is the large whipped naked shea butter. And it's going to come right to you. The question is.
You just want to throw me out there on the thing. But the bad part is, I remember the question.
Why is it the bad part? That's not bad.
No, because I thought you thought that I forgot.
I did.
What is the difference between refined shea butter and just pure shea butter?
Unrefined shea butter.
Unrefined shea butter.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the question. So
in the comments,
the first person that get that answer in there is going to get a free 8 ounce Resh whipped naked shea butter.
I really would
whipped
hope
to
it be
perfection.
couples, a couple.
Yeah, that would be nice if it was a couple, but we're not going to, discriminate.
This is not for yourself. It's not for yourself. It's
no,
meant to be shared.
no, listen now.
It's not for yourself.
Sometimes if you by yourself, you know what I mean. So no, this is real raw and uncensored. Okay, so get that right there. Listen, the single people got to be taken care of too. You can't do that now.
Okay,
they got to be naked too now.
But we got other sense for them.
I mean,
yeah, we got other sense for
y'all
them.
can get some of this naked.
We got other sense to get them married.
Here you go. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is that. So we got refined.
We can't answer them there. Oh.
No, we got an answer right there.
All right.
We got an answer right there. We got our brand manager here.
That's the same family.
No, but he didn't even answer the right way. He did not
Oh.
answer the right way.
Oh.
Kavan, you did not answer the right way.
Oh, we shouting out names. We shouting out names.
Kavan.
All right.
You did not answer the right way. But we got the answer to the question.
Yeah.
Are we going to announce the winner at the end of the show?
At the end of the show.
All right, we're going to announce the winner at the end of the show.
But they know it's coming.
It's coming. Now we got the the topic for tonight is man, I hope I can make it through this. Really. So the topic for tonight is navigating through the no's. And the no's that you're going to get thrown at you, that you're going to have to just take on the chin every single time one comes. And we were talking earlier, we used to say back in the day, you got to get 1,000 no's to get to one yes. And it seems almost impossible when you get that no, because number one, your pride is trampled on. And number two, you feel like you failed. And then you're trying to figure out what's next.
Yeah.
After you get that no, what the heck do I do now? And it doesn't matter if you had things planned out to a T or how you envision things to go in your mind. Like, Can you like weigh in on that, and then I'm gonna tell the people what happened to me this week.
Yeah. The fear of rejection is like self-sabotage, because not everybody wants to be loved. Most people want to be loved. Most people want to be thought of as pretty smart, intelligent, wherever their focus takes them. But if you can't get through the art of rejection, you're going to have a hard time getting to the top. It's just
So how do you handle the no's? Like, how do you handle the no's? And give me, like I said, what is a no? Because people might be like, what the hell you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean getting through the no's? What does that mean?
A no is just an opposite outcome to what you thought it was going to be for me. But sometimes what I have to do is, especially in business, I have to take my personal feelings out of it, because sometimes I take it as the no as a personal attack on my intelligence or my relevance, instead of they just might not be at that time. It's like a kid. A kid always asks several thousand times. They can, if you say no, they be like, all right,
why?
Mom, can you, boom. But
why not?
Instead of, they never be like,
yeah, okay.
No, oh man, she hurt my feelings so damn bad. I'm just never.
They
never
want
gonna,
answers.
I had gotten to that point one time in college. My car had broke down, and I had asked somebody for help, and then they said no. And I was like, damn, I'm never asking nobody for shit again.
Just from that one
Yeah,
day.
just like I'm never asking for nobody for shit again, ever. Because I don't, that feeling I had right there.
Yeah.
What I had to learn how to do is just link it up to something else. It don't mean what I think it meant.
Right.
And that's how I have to get over, because I still suffer from it.
Yes.
But
yes, absolutely. And that's just being real.
yeah.
That's just being real.
We were listening to, I can't remember, but 1,000 no's will get you calloused up, so it don't mean shit.
That's right.
The people who,
That's right.
the mentors that I watched, that actually, they probably don't even know I exist, but them joggers, they just said no to so many times, it doesn't even matter.
They don't even care.
They run right through the no. Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
and that's when I want to get through.
Yeah.
That's when I want to get to the point where you just run right through this shit.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Boom. No.
A no for me means next.
Next.
However, I have learned to allow myself to feel the emotions that come with getting that no. Because what I found for me was I would get that no and just internalize everything. And that shit eat you up and tear you up at the same time. So I had to learn that it was okay for me to feel the disappointment and to feel, trampled on, or whatever adjective you want to use, that it was okay to have those feelings and to have those emotions. But the key was to get out of that. Don't stay in it. Feel what you feeling, go through what you need to go through, and use it for your next. That no, that means they said no, or that was a no for them, but it wasn't a no for me. That was them. That was their no. That wasn't my damn no. Now I don't know. I can't even count anymore. I'm still getting the no's. So shit. I mean, I can't even count anymore. But this week was crazy in particular because I have been working on brainstorming for a brand for the menopause. Everything that I want to do surrounding trying to help and build a network with branding for menopause. And I thought that I did my due diligence and did my research, and I ended up finding through another company that there was a company that was already in existence doing kinda sorta the thing that I wanted to do. And I just was like, damn. Because it was the same name. It had part of the same concept. And I searched and searched and searched and nothing ever came up. And I just so happened to click on this one brand and just started reading their information and everything that they had. And then that led me to the other brand that was out there. And I was like, oh my God. It was the same exact name and everything that I had came up with. And I was just like pissed off and just crushed and devastated and everything, like all wrapped up in one. And it was kind of like, I was just like, that's it, fuck it, I ain't doing it then. Because shit, somebody already doing it, so I don't need to do it. So I'm about to go make a drink. And I just kind of was like all in my feelings. I honestly was so in my feelings. I don't even remember what I was saying to you when I was talking to you about it.
I remember you texting, and when I seen it, I was like, oh shit. I think I sent back, they're not going to do what we want, we're going to do at this, at the same pace. But,
you don't want to hear that shit.
nah, at the
like,
time.
in that moment, when that no just bust you upside your head, it's like, you don't want to hear that. Because at that moment, it really almost feels impossible. Because it's like, I poured and I put everything into this. And what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? But then I had to realize that, you know what? What I want to do is way bigger than what this brand is doing. It's had the same name, but I'm not married to the name. I'm married to the impact that this is going to, bring to the people and the difference that it's going to make in people's lives. Like, that's what I'm committed to. So I had to get beside myself and say, you know what? That name, you just gonna have to find another name. And I'm still not all the way like out of it, because I'm still going back like, but
Yeah, I actually wanted to step up and say, dry them tears. You just find another name. I couldn't even go at you. I had so many little speeches to send back, but I knew right then you was going through it, so I couldn't even.
I'm so glad that you didn't, baby.
I know.
I'm so glad that you didn't, because this would be a whole different show now.
Yeah. So, I'm glad you worked it out, because
it's tough. It's tough when you again, when you're setting goals and you're planning things, and it's something that it's very relevant to my life right now. So I'm of course passionate, about it. And it was just, again, like the Band-Aid just was like, nope, you can't do that. Like, no. And it just was like, it was just like a hard, like, no, that's it. It's over. And if I would have allowed myself to stay in that, I would have missed the true purpose that is going to be birthed out of what I really wanted to do.
There you go.
So we got to maneuver, navigate through them no's, and just understand too that some of them is a savior.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Some of them is a savior, and you said something about that.
I'm lucky that God actually exposed that to you early, because we would have been in and did labeling and all that.
And we've been through this before. Remember with Bliss Elements, the reason why we changed to Resh was because it's a huge cosmetics company out there called Bliss, and they're in like Sephora and some of the other like big stores, and it was a conflict of interest with the name, and it was solely because they were in the same industry that we were in. Like, if it had been like Bliss Dog Food or something, it wouldn't have mattered. But because of that, but it was the same type of thing, and I was like, what the hell, But yes, I'm glad that I'm almost out of it 100%. But I'm saying all that to say, if I can do it, you can do it. Some of those no's is going to save us from things that's going to hurt us in the long run. So let's just try to take those no's when we come back to our senses and find a way to strap our boots on and pull the hell up out of it.
Yes,
and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yes.
That's the main thing. You got to keep it moving.
Got to keep it moving. Yep.
Yeah, well, that was a great show. Come back after all them technical difficulties. Lord have mercy.
I cannot even.
But we just leave these young people with a word. First of all, Bitcoin. I'm not an analyst, but last week when we were on, Bitcoin was at 50,000. Right now, I don't know exactly what it is right now, but it went up to 57,000.
It's 56,486 now.
Please don't miss out on this rush, because
You just set our daughter up One of them.
Yeah, last night.
Last night, real quick. It was like less than 5 minutes.
Don't miss out on this rush. All right.
Just get you some. Just get you some.
And
We want to announce the winner first, and then you give a word.
yeah.
All right. So you know who the winner was. So why don't you go ahead and announce who the winner was?
I think it was Miss Kalisha. Kevin, I know you tried, bro. But see, you trying, you're going to get rewarded because your wife really won it. And you're going to use it on each other. So.
And we want pictures.
Yeah, and set up a picture, man. Send that picture.
Kalisha, we're going to get your naked shea butter sent out to you ASAP. It'll ship out on Tuesday to you. Thank you. And you want to lead the good people with a word?
Yeah.
Today?
On a journey, you're gonna have obstacles, and they're gonna come. But you have to. Obstacles are meant to get over. They're meant to slow you down, but you have to get over them. But in the journey, especially when you reach your goal, it's not, or you don't reach your goal. It's not about what you achieve. It's about who you become in the journey.
That's a good word.
The trials or tribulations, they make you a stronger person, especially, again, if you treat your past like a school instead of a burden.
Yes.
All right.
I like that.
So we ended off with that.
Yes.
Then,
Welcome to the Resh Life, damn it.
peace.
Good night.
Have a great night.